I know that there are many today who will be speaking and sharing their remembrances of our beloved Dana. And I know, Linda, that you'll start as her mom.
Thank you. Thanks to all of you for being here with all of us. Dana loved deeply and was loved by everyone who met her. I know she'd want me to thank everyone here for your unconditional love and support. She'd thank Pete for being such a wonderful father to her and to Kimmy and to all of his girls. She would want Tori to know how much she appreciated your patience, your wisdom, and your love as her other mother. Olivia and Vanessa, you were wonderful sisters. Kevin and Gary, loving brothers. And to all her nieces and nephews, Oliver, Tommy, Maisie, Fiona, Luke, and Celeste, she wants you to remember how much she loves you and will continue to love you beyond words. And to her big sister, she would offer the most gratitude. Kimmy, you went beyond being her sister. You were her idol, her confidant, her best friend, and in many ways, her savior. You were always there for her and for all of us, leading the quest to keep Dana with us as long as possible. She loved you dearly, even when she couldn't be present to show it. And I do believe that you were her greatest gift. Thank you for all you've always done for us. And God bless you, sweet Kimmy. And to all of our family and friends who have been at our side as we were by hers, we all thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And to Dana's friends, she loved you all as you loved her. When I first met Pete, I remember meeting his beloved mother when she came to visit to Wisconsin. And she opened up the hotel room door, and it was like angels opened up behind her. She was beautifully coiffed and jeweled and just a shining light. And I remember thinking, how could anybody lose a child and still go on? And then I spent the next 40 years learning how to do that. Because Dana knows that I really do believe there's a table in the sky, that we all go when we die, that the soul is immortal, and that Dana is with us right now, even as our hearts break in missing her. She is with her beloved grandparents, Helen and Hashi, Betty and Larry, and her Aunt Kathy. She will meet her cherished nephew, Griffin, and join Linda Wolfberg and Susan Kroll, and all our other treasured relatives and friends and animals waiting for her. I do believe we will all meet again, and she always heard me talk about it, and she is waiting for us all at that table in the sky. Dana was an angelic baby, an adorable toddler, a fun child, a challenging teen, who grew up to be a loving, kind, wise, precious, courageous daughter, sister, aunt, cousin, friend. There are so many stories yet to share, and she has given me permission to share ours. Dana stayed on life support long enough for us to say goodbye, to bring our family together and become a tissue donor. As I sat by her side the first few days, I wrote, how do you say goodbye? How do you thank her for the years of joy? How can you let her go when you were supposed to go first? How can you imagine a life without her in it? And the answer is, you don't. It's not goodbye, it's see you later. You don't let go. You hold tight to all that was good. You don't have a life without her, but you fill your life with memories and connections. So instead of the sorrow, remember the joy.
Unknown caller.
Instead of the heartache, remember the triumph. That's her. Instead of the heartache, instead of the struggle, remember the triumph. Instead of the heartache, remember the hope. Instead of the fear, remember the courage. Instead of what we'd lost, celebrate who we had, and let her memory truly be a blessing. As you think of her, think of the light she continues to be. and all the ways her life will inspire us and guide us and connect us. It's almost like she was too big, too big. Her soul was too big for her body. She had so much more work to do than she could do with the limits of her disease. And it was a disease, and an often fatal disease. And she fought it brilliantly, courageously, continuously, until she couldn't fight it anymore. And I think she knows that she still has work to do. She has a legacy. She has meaning. Her heart will continue to go on in all the people that she touches. She's my muse, my guide, my angel, my love. And we will all be forever grateful that she was in our lives. We could have lost her 15 years ago when she had her automobile accident, and God gave us those 15 years with her. They weren't always easy. They certainly weren't always fun. But at the core was her heart that was so beautiful, so bright, so loving, so accepting, so joyful. And that's what everyone can remember. And as much as her memory is a blessing, her life can be a lesson. I'll see her in monarch butterflies, in hummingbirds, and in every dog I pass. But I want to share all the ways that Dana lit up our lives and the lives of all who knew her. She was and is an angel. And sometimes when I tried to tell her how much I loved her, I told her there are no words. And it's true. And she knew it. And our hearts have always been connected since she was born and always will be. So without a need to bypass my grief, because it will be and has been profound, as has all of ours, our grief has also been profound for years, waiting for this moment that we knew might be coming and which we all tried so hard to postpone. But as that grief settles in, moves through, and we get beyond, we can remember all the lessons we learned from her. I feel that she's going to inspire us to live life without judgment, with compassion, with joy, with humor, with inclusion, with laughter, with dancing, helping us to learn how to start over, no matter how many times you fall down, with having the courage and the confidence to keep on keeping on, to have plans for the future, whether to do things with dogs and helping animals, or to do things with people, being a trainer and helping them talk about their problems. She always had plans to do better, be better, and do more. And she's going to continue to do that. And we'll see here in every way she'll show up for us forever. So from my heart to hers and all of our hearts to yours, her memory is a blessing. She was a gift and will continue to shine like the sun forever. We love you, Dana, always and forever. And we will see you again at that table in the sky. So God bless you and God bless us all. Thank you.
Zikrona livracha. It's a blessing.
Bless you.